Hey there, greetings everybody. Want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're here with the series that we've been running for the month of July, which is my 31 favorite rock albums released in the year 1969. So we're here on day number 26. So we've moved down. We've had six now. This will be the sixth one. So moving right along here in July. Basically, most of the lower end albums could kind of be flipped around. You know, maybe after I've been doing this a bit, I might say, yeah, I probably should have put this one here or there, but it's the low end ones aren't as separated by as much as some of the higher end ones are going to be. But today's album comes from a band called Colosseum. This album is entitled Valentine's Suite. That's sweet as in sugar, as opposed to sweet as in a hotel room. So, anyways, um, I like this album. I don't generally like this genre of, well, I can't say I don't like it. It's not a genre I go to often, the jazz fusion, but this one is a good album. Lots of good instrumentation here. There's a nice kind of rhythm to some of the music too. I generally like the rhythm section more than the intricacies, but in this case, it's pretty damn good. Um, I don't know much about the band. I didn't do much reading up on them or anything. Normally, I do that if I'm doing a video like this, but I was kind of in a rush today, so I didn't get to do much of a reading up on them. But I do like the intricacy of the album. It's quite good, um, as a lot of these kind of jazz fusion type bands. I actually think this band might be a little more, excuse me, on the jazz side as opposed to jazz fusion. But some solid stuff here. Like I said, some really good instrumentation, kind of similar to the one yesterday. That had a bit of a jazzy part to it, soul, a little bit of soul to it as well, and there was a lot of intricacy to some of the instrumentation. So there's a little bit more of that today than yesterday, mostly because this is kind of the nature of this type of genre. But a good album. So I wanted to put it on the list. Decided that it probably should be right about where it is. Maybe yesterday's album might have been a little bit better. It's hard to say. I like both of them, but I decided to put this one here. So there you have it. That's the album for today, Colosseum by the album Valentine's Suite by Colosseum. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to make any comments about Colosseum or about the album or about jazz fusion or about anything I've said, you can put those in the comment section. Some people have just been putting their favorite album from that year in this section, or their pick for the day in that section. You can do that as well. Anyways, I hope to see you all tomorrow for another episode of my 31 favorite rock albums that came out in 1969. And I look forward to seeing you then. So have yourself a good day, good night, and good evening, and goodbye from Prog Monster.